Here is Watson. He's covered by Ginobili. Watson kicks to Thompson. Thompson right side. And the Heat get another bucket right there. Here's Wade. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Randall with a screen for Wade. To the wing on the left. Just 5 on the clock. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Julius Randle had a great freshman season at Kentucky, amazingly consistent and dominant at times. But he still saw his stock fall a little bit. Concerns about his lack of length. He struggled at times to finish oversized. He didn't come up with a great number of steals or block shots. The question is, will he be undersized or a defensive liability at the pro level? We'll see, but I think he's going to be a productive pro.
Love's check in for the Heat. Burke comes in for C.J. Watson. Love with the screen on Wade. It's Thompson off the drive. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And Randall struggled at times to finish over length. The low rate of steals and blocks, will he be undersized or a defensive liability at the pro level? That's been the question with him.
I don't have the answer to that, but it's certainly a good question. I mean, teams like their bigs to do 4 things: defend the rim, space the floor, rebound, and score inside. We know Randall can handle the last 2. Time will tell if he can get things done in the former 2.
Now here's Ginobili. The 3 from Bryant. There's the bucket. Good.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
The Heat leading by 15. And here is Burke. Thompson outside. Fires the 3. Rebound by Kobe.
Very little success for him behind the arc today. Just 1 3-pointer in the first half and still none in the second.
It's Ginobili outside.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
Love with the screen for Burke. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
It's his 4th foul, and I'm sure he picked it up a little earlier than he would have liked.
And Miami making a change here. McDermott's checked in. Thompson passes to Love. And he banks in the layup. And the Heat lead by 17. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. The feed now to Noel. And the bucket counts. And he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the hit.
That's how you do it. The bump and the bucket.
Well, Nerlens Noel's rookie season, essentially a medical redshirt, recovering from ACL surgery in early 2013. So this will be his true rookie season.
And Bryant kicks to Wade. Ginobili outside. Launches it. Miami grabs the miss.
And his mechanics are just all out of whack now. He just has no feel for his shot.
Well, his numbers certainly back that fact up. I mean, he has gone ice cold here.
Burke with it. Wade picks him up. Thompson outside. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Lakers trail by 15. Randall with a screen for Wade. And it's Bryant at the elbow. that one wide left.
Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
Now here's Love. The fadeaway. Love right side. He feeds it to Burke. Pass to McDermott. Zeller setting the pick for McDermott. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
And the Lakers call time here.
Well, the Miami Heat, since the Big Three assembled, have been a polarizing team. Some fans rooted for them, others rooted against them. Either way, they've been an incredible story for the league and become just a huge draw around the NBA.
Lakers trail by 17. And now with the Big Three era coming to an end, Miami not perhaps one of the more hated teams around the NBA, but Clark, they are still at the forefront of the league scene in the East.
And while they might have lost a bunch of the bandwagon fans, by no means is this team finished with being a title threat. There's just too much talent on this roster. For the first time in a long time, they might enjoy being viewed as underdogs. Take a look at what Kobe's done. 16 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 3-pointers.
Yeah, when he's been able to get squared up and get a good look at the basket, it seems like everything's been going in.
Timeout called, the Heat.
Well, the Lakers are in another one of those transition stages, and they've not had many in the history of the franchise. But they do need to start looking for that next superstar to build the team around.
Different look for Miami. Anderson comes in for Zeller. And Josh McRoberts subbed in for Kevin Love. The Heat leading by 15.
As you said, Kobe's starting to get to the age where you just don't know how many years he has left, especially with all the injuries. And the Lakers need to look now to who's going to lead them in the future.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. The wing jumper off target. Bryant drives in. Poked away. And Noel kicks to Wade. Pocket 6. Bangs home the trifecta. Wade's got 19 points. Adding on to that thought about the Lakers, Clark, they have seemingly always had one of the top players in the entire league to build around.
Yeah, that's always been one of their key pillars to success. You know, Magic, Wilt, Jerry, well, I mean, you go on and on, Elgin Baylor, and they thought they might have had Dwight Howard, but now they're in a bit of a search to find the leader to take over once Kobe is gone.
from 18. And it's Wade again missing.
Well, that was not a smart play there. That's a wild shot. They can get something better.
No, that's not smart basketball. He should have passed that shot up.
Burke kicks to McRoberts. Feeds it to McDermott. Shot clock at 5. From the top of the key, he buries it. And the Heat lead by 14. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. An even 3-on-3 break. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Boy, it's been a tough go in terms of fouls for him. I mean, my goodness, he can't stay out of the way of foul.
Now, here's Thompson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Josh McRoberts, a pretty unique player. 6'10" power forward who's an outstanding passer and quality shooter from range. But he's not without weaknesses. He could be a better rebounder and maybe a better defender for a player with his size and athleticism.
And McRoberts' rebounding rate has declined every season in the NBA, and that's 6 straight seasons. To a rate last season that's unacceptable for a guy of his size. I mean, he's got to find a way to make a bigger impact on the glass.
Randall dishes to Ginobili. Burke kicks to McDermott. And the shot falls short this time. And McRoberts, a starter in his time in Charlotte. His shooting provided spacing for locker room presence Big Al Jefferson to operate inside. Signed by the Miami Heat this offseason, but just before LeBron's decision.
And Kevin, his game certainly would have been a compliment to LeBron's, but any team can use a big man who can pass and shoot. And with his athleticism, he still has some upside.
I agree. Burke, the pass to Thompson. Releases from 15. He squares up and sinks it. Thompson's got 16 points here in the second half. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And it's Bryant in the corner. Ginobili with the 3. Rebounded by Anderson.
Well, ever since the second half started, he's been ice cold. Very little going his way right now. And so here we go, just rolling along to the finish line in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Heat.
Great, generous ball movement tonight, a thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort, Kevin. Everybody got involved, and that paid dividends. They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Wade outside. Left side, Kobe. They need this one. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili.
Guys, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look there. That's good basketball.
There's the pick. Here's Thompson. Shot off the pick. And another basket for Miami.
Well, this is going to seal the deal. They've really exploded here to the finish line.
You know, once they sniffed out that blood in the water, the killer instinct came right out.
Now here's Wade. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession. And for the Lakers, they're shooting well. They're at 45%. Kicks it to Ginobili. And it's Bryant in the corner. Here's Noel. Misses the shot. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
Thank you for